the Northwestern Wildcats. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Northwestern's offense will take the field first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Got the first down and more. He's loose. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Might as well give it to him again. They get him before he gets started this time and knock him down in the backfield.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To throw, it's Stone. Sends it downfield. Catch and stride inside the 15. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Northwestern making quick work on this drive. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Oregon Ducks offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively,
a lot of space. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. Moore will throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Moore. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beat. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there. A shot toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Throws to the wideout. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's Stone. Swings it out to the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Now, on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
Here's a hit. Out of the backfield, he's open. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Pulls and fires complete. You'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Working on the right. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Bringing the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip.
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Stone. Quickly out to the tight end. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete.
And on that out route, 3rd down, guys, you just want to see a little bit better execution. You want to see more depth on the route. You want to see a little bit more of an accurate throw so he doesn't have to come back and fight for it, so that we can pick up the 1st down a lot easier. A little bit better by the quarterback and receiver, and as a result, they do get the catch, but it sets up 4th and short.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. With the last drive in for a touchdown, they'll try to do it again on this one. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
I like the play call there. I know it falls incomplete, but you're in the defensive side of the field right now, and you're going back to the guy that's already scored a touchdown for you. This guy has stepped up. He's made a play. So if I'm on offense, I keep throwing him the football.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Intercepted to stop the threat. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Got a man. It's Covey. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Stone. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he wants it all. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Makes the catch at the 30. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll leave it with him. Nice move there. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Rushes on him. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He's got him in the flat. It's a seam wide open. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking downfield, it's Stone. Turns it loose deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Sends it back in motion. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got a man. It's low. At midfield, he's got room. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Stewart. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Motion from the wideout. From the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Loss of 2.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20th. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. They'll give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pre-firing. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Ducks line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Stone. Flips it out in the flat. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Wants to go up top. Takes the grab on the left. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Hauls it in. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Northwestern will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Ducks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
The Wildcats Need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Dropping back, it's Stone. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Northwestern will send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Pulls it in. It's low. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Yeah, taking the shot down the field, I love it. Offenses have to do that. A lot of times offenses get pretty conservative, but take deep shots down the field. Try to make those big plays. Trust your wide receivers and your big play guys to make those shots down the field.
The Ducks will punt this one away. And it'll be down right there. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Get it out on the screen. There he goes! And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Grab behind the line. It's coming. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. This has been utter domination through three quarters, and the stats will back that up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass, it's Stone. Using the quick game. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Wildcats come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Just keeps slinging it. He'll off one deep down the left side. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Northwestern.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now they'll run it to the right here.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And he's brought down after a nice game. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Trying to seal the edge on the right. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. The defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's complete. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Houston had an impressive showing at home today, and I know the fans there in Clutch City are ready for hoops, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron too, people. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Stone. Caught over the middle, it's Covey. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Northwestern wants to go quickly.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. With the catch, it's Covey. Early on the Jets. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And 1st down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Hyde is back in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He'll throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested play.
Punches it into the hallelujah land for a touchdown.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Got the first down and still on his feet. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The Ducks just got that huge run. They love another explosive. Turning it on! The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Into the house. Touchdown, Oregon! That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin, great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. This offense has gone haywire on these last 2 plays in the red zone. Can they set things? Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start the season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Stone. Trying to set up the screen. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these